Hello everyone, welcome back to another cruise vlog. I'm here on the Independence of the Seas, sailing out of Miami, Florida. It's a 5-day cruise and we go to Coco Cay and Cozumel, Mexico. It's about 3:30 right now. Sail away should be happening soon, but just enjoying the views. See Miami, staying in the shade a little bit. You can see the icon of the seas, which we passed in the port, is down there. It's massive. But it's my first time on the Independence of the Seas, and I'm excited to experience the ship. It looks nice. And that was just one of the safety briefings from the cruise director. But getting on the ship was pretty easy. It took about 30 minutes from when we got to the port. There was a little bit of traffic driving in, once again, since there are so many cruise ships in port today. The icon of the seas is here. Carnival has a few ships. I think Norwegian had a ship in as well. So a busy day here in the Miami cruise port. When we got on the ship though, our stateroom was ready, so we were able to go straight there and just put our stuff down and relax. Our bags were there a little bit after 3 o'clock, so all in all, pretty efficient and an easy check-in process. We're gonna go head up to the top deck, to the pool deck now to watch the sail away. The ship is departing Miami about 4:15, so right on time. And next stop will be in Coco Cay tomorrow. So sun's out and looks like it should be clear sailing. So gonna enjoy these views sailing out of Miami. Like I said, my first time sailing out of this port, so interested to see what it looks like. It was really cool sailing past the icon of the seas, just being up close to it. Hopefully I'll be on it one day, but sailing past you can just see how big it is and be able to see all the different things there are to do, all the activities. Seems like definitely a bucket list ship for me. One of the things I like is that even though it's sail away and it's very busy, lots of people out and about, there are still tons of open loungers just all around the pool deck here. There's tons over there, plenty up here. So it seems like there's a lot of good places to come and relax, even when there is stuff going on, and it is pretty busy up here. As nice as the sail away was and as pretty as those views are, we have the early dining at 5, so we're gonna have to go get ready for that. Just gonna drop some stuff off at the cabin and head to the dining room. Dinner was pretty good. Joy and I both got the Royal Steak, which if you've been on a Royal Caribbean ship before, you kind of know what to expect. It's not the greatest steak in the world, but it's good, it's serviceable. It is 6:13 now, so we were at dinner for a little bit. We have the early dining at 5 o'clock. We had our own table, which was good. They were very helpful in getting us that. But we're heading to Coco Cay. There's the sun. It's starting to set a little bit. Still pretty hot here at the back of the ship. You can see the Miami skyline there in the background, and the Icon once again also leaving port a little bit behind us. So I think we're going to walk around the ship a little bit. I'm not sure what else we're going to do this evening. Don't have any plans really, just gonna see what catches our eye. Now that it's a little less crowded up here on the pool deck, you can see towards the back of the ship they have the splash pad and the little kiddie pool area, splash away bay right there. So that's the kids area. And then as you move up forward, again, lots of loungers out, little cabanas, which I think you have to rent. But then this is the main pool area where they have hot tubs, the two pools, and there's this little pad in the middle, this little island in the middle where they stand and do different shows and activities. There's a movie on right now, Garfield, so still plenty of people out. It's actually very comfortable right now. There's a bar there, and then up ahead is the solarium, which I'll show you here in a second. That is going to be furthest forward here, and not spent too much time in the solarium, but again, just kind of getting used to everything. The solarium, which is the adult only area, is just down in there, so you can see there's some pools, a little bridge, and there's a bar and stuff in there. So each kind of age group has their own area where they can enjoy on the ship, which is nice, and it's a very comfortable evening out, so still lots of people by the pool. And all the way at the front of the ship on deck 13, you have the mini golf, the ocean dunes. So probably come play this at some point, but it's a nice little mini golf course. I don't know how many holes it is, if it's just 9, but it's nice and mostly shaded here in the evening. Yeah, how about that? If you press the button there, you can rinse off in the shower. Just kind of cool. That's neat. It's kind of in a random spot though. It's kind of away from the other pools. But I guess if you're hot and you just want to rinse off and cool down, you can do that there. So, gym up here is very nice. They have the AC going, so it's nice and cool to work out. But really liked it. A lot of good machines, and it's pretty spacious. Lots of cardio equipment too, and it's right here on deck 12 towards the front of the ship. The spa is also here. If you take these stairs up, it's the spa, and the gym is back there. So back in the cabin now, and we'd only booked an interior cabin, but I guess the ship's not at full capacity because we were upgraded to an interior cabin, but it has a window overlooking the promenade. So we're on deck 8, and you can see the promenade is down there. other cabins across from us. So we have our window open, or our blinds open, which we'll be shutting here shortly. But it is nice, you know, a nice little upgrade, free of charge. And yeah, it was a nice surprise to come into. I'll have a full cabin tour, but it's pretty spacious, you know. Got a couple couches, a table, your desk and everything. Lots of storage, the TV. There's Joy. Joy, what are your thoughts on the Independence?
So far I like it. It's definitely a lot more upgraded than the last ship we went on. But it looked tiny compared to the Icon that we were parked next to earlier today.
Yeah, well, we went past the Icon while we were sailing out, and that ship is definitely the biggest cruise ship on the seas. So this one is small in comparison, but when you're on the ship, it doesn't feel small. There's lots to do, and still discovering different corners and bits, and still trying to kind of figure out where everything is, and it's been fun so far. And that'll be the end of our first day on the Independence of the Seas. We just kind of hung out in the cabin this evening after dinner and walking around a little bit. We flew into Miami yesterday, so still a little tired and did a lot of walking before we got on the ship. So just kind of hung out, watched a little football. Joy got a gluten-free pizza from Sorrento's, which was available upon request. How was it, Joy?
It's pretty good.
Alright, so upon request you can get a gluten-free pizza here at Sorrento's, which is good to know. You can get, I think, pretty much whatever toppings you want, or whatever toppings they have available. You can get it. It's made by request, so that's really good to know. You can go ahead and order that. Gives you some options. But yeah, stay tuned and watch our video tomorrow. We'll be at Coco Cay, and we're going to the Hideaway Beach, which is the adults only section. So give you a review of that and let you know how that is. But until then, take care.